Later. And we are live. Yes, we are. What's up, y'all? That was kind of weak.
Right.
So, what's up, y'all?
What's up, y'all? What you got to say? Who's on the mic? Got screwed today? Remember that? We got to put that down for like someone else. You saw it?
No.
I better just do this.
Yeah.
Because nobody has time.
You gonna get censored or something?
No? Who on here? Say hello.
Say hello, hello. I should have told you to push out an Instagram post.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think
And I thought about it, but then our children tried to sabotage our couch.
Yes. Yes, they did.
They didn't try.
They did. They successfully did. They successfully tried to tear our couch up. So what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? If y'all are in here and we can't see y'all make sure y'all say what's up so we can say hey back to y'all. As you've seen from the title, is definitely story time.
It's a little darker.
It's a little
of a story time.
Yeah.
Baby, for real. At this point, I just have to retwist my hair and I have to just stop letting it off. Thank you.
So yeah, man. So as you've seen from the title, our first encounter with racism while we have been living in Colorado.
And it was some bullshit.
It was definitely some bullshit. Definitely some bullshit. So I guess what you want to do, just get right on into it or what?
So, y'all, we got straight up racially profiled last night. And it took us a while to figure out if we even wanted to make this video. But because we're like serious about being transparent and giving y'all the real about everything, it was like we think we have to. But it was not like I was so super pissed.
Yeah,
I don't think I
was. It was angry. So
I was real angry. I almost cried.
I said it was angry. Yeah, it was definitely like some crazy stuff. So we out.
We out here grinding,
doing that little side hustle thing.
Because y'all know we live off a side hustle.
Right. Now. So we out here grinding, and we're delivering packages. Let's just leave it at that. But we're delivering packages. And we get to these one apartments. I don't know. It wasn't even that late. It might have been 6:30 or no. It might have been about 8, almost 8, because we was towards the end.
But it get darker.
But it gets darker quicker. So it was dark.
No, it was like 7 something.
It was like 7 or something, but it wasn't like late. So when we go, we the whole family with us. So we got us and our 4 kids, whatever. Right? We all in the truck going hard. Right? So we delivering packages, and we leave this one apartment. And there's a cop sitting at the stoplight or at the stop sign. And so we didn't think nothing about it. We just was like, oh, it's a cop at this.
Well, no, I said before, which is ridiculous that we have to say this in 2020. I was like, babe, you should just go the other way because he was sitting there.
He was sitting there. He didn't leave.
I don't know if y'all know this, but out of us, I'm like super realistic and Trey's super optimistic and it works for us. But he really is the type of person that like see the best in everyone. And so he was like, we ain't doing nothing. Like I'm going this way because that's the way the GPS taking us. So he should have listened to me.
What we did was I thought it was gonna put us out on a different exit. So when you're in the apartments, sometimes apartments you can go all the way around, and usually they'll have like the entrance by the leasing office, or they might have a couple of exits somewhere else too. So I went the opposite way because the immediate way what me exiting would have put us right by him. So
no, baby, you exited the right way.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
What happened was we had another package to deliver. So we went and delivered the other package, and then it took us back out the same entrance.
Right. So it took us back out the same entrance. And so we're sitting at the stop. Well, he's still sitting at the stop sign. The whole time we didn't deliver the whole nother package and all that. So I had the right of way. I'm coming out this exit. I have the right of way. So I'm thinking to myself, oh, it's not nothing wrong. So I put on my, flashers, and then I turn. by him. Now, remind you, he's sitting going the opposite direction.
He's sitting like this, facing this way, and we sitting at this one. He got a stop sign, and we don't have a stop sign. So, no, we had a stop sign.
No, we didn't have a stop sign. He did. I had the right of way because it was this way to go,
well, we used
and
our
then
blinker.
the other ones. Right. Well, I used our blinker to turn.
Yeah.
So as I'm turning, he cuts his flashlight on to like look into our car.
Like, and when I say look, he cut that end light on that's just white that was on the side of us. When I say look, it wasn't like you just look at somebody as they passing. He was like, trying to see who was in this car. Right. And I told him as soon as he turned the corner, I said, this is about to be some bullshit because he looked in here and saw he was black.
So I was like, okay, he about to turn around, right? Well, and she was like, well, he better not turn around. And I was like, well, I hope he won't. But as I'm like, look up. Now, I'm still going, but as I look up, I see the reverse lights come on in his car. So then he backs up, and I was like, he's about to turn around. So he did turn around. I got to another stop sign because I'm still following my
First
GPS.
of all, can I just say that he is behind us like this? Like the distance that he's behind us is not even a legal distance for driving. So you was literally riding our ass.
Yeah, pretty much. So I hit the stop sign to turn right because I'm still on our way to deliver our next package. And then he blows the stop sign, right? That's how I knew he was going to pull us over. He blows the stop sign, and he's like right, like she said, right up on me. So I just did the quickest thing I can think of and just pulled over because I was like,
well, I don't
he's
even
gonna
know
pull
if
up.
it was the quickest thing that you could think of. I think what's so fucking sad about this situation is that as a black man and woman in America, you already know I'm about to get pulled over for absolutely fucking nothing.
Right.
Like, we didn't do anything.
Yeah.
We did nothing. He shouldn't have even turned around in the first place.
No, he really shouldn't. So, because I mean, again, you looking all in the car as we're turning.
I knew he
turns his flashlight on. He looks in the car. I didn't see him looking because, of course, I'm driving, so I've got my eyes on the straight and narrow. So I'm just trying to like focus. But she was like, oh no, he was all in the car. So like I said, he turns around. He follows us like a block and a half down. Like he didn't pull us over like right away.
He followed us about 2 blocks.
Yeah. So
because when we pulled over, there was the entrance to the apartments he was going into.
I just pulled over like before he could even, get into it all. I just pulled over. And so he still didn't turn his lights on. He was sitting behind me. I'm stopping. I'm like, come on, turn the lights on, get it over with so you can see like we're in full gear. Because we work, that's one of our side hustles, delivering pack. So we have our full work uniform on. I got my phone that can corroborate like that we both working. We got everything that we need.
But my thing is this, why?
Right.
Because why are you even pulling us over?
Yeah. So I'm like, okay. So he never cuts his lights on. So I'm like, are we just sitting there? And I'm like, is he gonna come?
At this point, I'm terrified.
Yeah.
Because
so
if you're black, you know why I'm terrified.
Right. So he has not. Like he just he never cut his lights on. And so we just sitting there. So now I'm like, okay, what the fuck is about to go on? So we just sitting there. Then finally, all of a sudden, he like pulls up on side of me. Like he comes around and then I roll down my window. I'm like, hey,
no, he rolled down his window.
So I
like, you lost?
And he was like, you lost? And I was like, no, sir. And I had the company that we work for, like I said, gives us gear at nighttime. Because, we delivering packages at night. So I was like, no, sir. We're where we are. We ain't gonna mention the company name, but we're doing this for tonight. That's what we do. And I showed him my badge and our vest and stuff. And he was like, oh, okay. He was like, what did he say after that? He said, oh, okay. I said, yeah, well, I just pulled over.
No, he said, why'd you pull over? I said, and then he said, because you following me and it appeared that you was going to pull me over.
Right. So
I just pulled over.
Yeah, I was like, oh, well, I just did the respectful thing, which what I was like, you're going to pull me over in the point of keeping driving you right behind me. Like, y'all know how
he was antagonizing the shit out of us because he was putting on the little outside lights, but he wasn't like flashing his actual lights. Yeah. So it's like the little white ones that's on the outside, not the full thing.
Yeah.
So he was just doing stupid shit.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, well, if you ain't gonna, well, no. So as he's talking, or whatever. I'm like, yeah, well, I just did the respectful thing and pulled over, to save you. I seen you behind me. Ain't no point in keeping going or whatever. And so he was like, oh no, you guys were in the middle of another car. He was like, when you turned, you cut off this other car that I was really looking at. Y'all, there was
no fucking car.
A car in sight.
It
was bare. It was me, the cop, and it was another car that was passing us up in the total opposite direction from the cop and me. I was turning right. The cop was supposed to keep straight. The car that was turned like left, which is basically me and the car passed each other up, and then the cop was turning opposite of me and the car. So no, the opposite. He was gonna keep straight. So he was like, "Oh, you got in front of a car. That's why I backed up because I was looking at another car in front of you guys." And I'm like,
"No,
there was no other car. There was really no other.
There was no other car." And I didn't say nothing. But I was just looking at him like, "What car? Please show me the fucking car you was looking at while you was riding the back of my fucking neck.
Yeah,
please."
I was like,
explain me that. This video definitely not gonna get monetized because of my mouth. I don't give a shit anyways. They get monetized anyways. But
right. But yeah, I'm just like, that doesn't make any sense at all. Like, why would I? First of all, there is no car in front of us and all that. If you looking at another car, why would you flash your lights at my car? Even at nighttime, whatever car you was looking at, the statistical probability of two of the same cars being by each other with my car and another car, that's impossible for number one. So even if it was another car in front of us, why look at my car if you said you was looking at another car? That's
but there was never another car.
There was just never another car.
And then the other side to it for me is this. Where we pulled over on the side of the road was really like where people park on the street.
On the street, yeah.
So if you wasn't talking about pulling us over, why the fuck you even stop?
Yeah.
Because we could have been parking to go into the apartment.
We really could have. So I think as he like kind of kept going with his story, and we was just like, it wasn't disrespectful or nothing. But we you know how you talk to somebody and you like, there's some bullshit, right? Like, so kind of like stop talking because I know. Or you just don't say nothing, but y'all both get that vibe where it's like, damn, they kind of caught on. So as he's talking or whatever, telling us, he's like, no, you're good, man. I thought you were lost, man. And, like I said, I was thinking about another car and, I didn't see anything. But I guess when he seen the vest and the work.
Yeah, which car?
Right.
Because it ain't no fucking car in front of me.
Yeah, so I think after he seen the vest, and like I said, I just pulled over before he could even cut his lights on because I felt like he was going to try to wait until we done something wrong and then cut the lights on. He was waiting, but
that's the shit I don't like about cops. What they do is they ride your back and make you nervous. Mm-hmm. And then when you do something, then they pull you over for doing that. Well, guess what? I wasn't doing it 10 miles ago when your ass rolled me all the way down the fucking freeway.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I thought. I know he was waiting on like for some shit to go on and then cut his lights on so he could have a reason to say, oh, I stopped you because. But since I pretty much like cut his legs off before, like from up underneath him by just pulling over, he was like, damn. And I think that's why he sat behind me for so long and then pulled up on side of me because he was like, shit, I got to think of something. So
not only that, you got a body cam. So now you have to explain why you pulled up to a parked car.
Yeah. So that's why it was bullshit.
Oh no, you guys.
Oh no, that's why I think he said the car thing because the body cam obviously ain't catching the cars passing him up. Because when you're sitting down, it's probably looking right at the steering wheel. So that's why he probably did the cars thing and was like, "Oh, you cut another car off like you got in front of it." Not like we cut a car off, but like he was saying there was a car in front of us and they turned fast and so did I, and he couldn't get the look at the plate. So I just was like,
who's XXL? Hi.
I don't know, but what's up, Lucid Drip XX?
Oh, I like that. Lucid Drip.
Yeah, Lucid Drip. Yeah. It's one of our people said what's up to us. Anyways, yeah, so it was just bullshit from the go. But I think, like I said, when I stopped, that completely like neutralized everything. And then he was like, damn. Because he could have did one or two things. He could have probably just went ahead and did it and looked dumb. But then I think that since they got that body cam now, like, and of course that ain't never stopped shit from happening before. I guess maybe he was just one of those people that was just like, maybe I'm gonna have to explain.
Well, it's hot right now.
It is hot.
It is real hot right now.
So I'm thinking like, no mistakes made or whatever. So
and
most definitely he changed his tone when we showed him what we were doing because it's legitimate work.
But my thing is, we shouldn't have to do
and we
that.
shouldn't have to.
We should be able to ride down the street whenever fuck we feel like it, because this is the United States of America.
Exactly. And I'm not saying that was that, but I think coupled with that, he was like, damn, and they really got something against me, because if I stop them for nothing, they actually doing something that requires them to be out. That they have, and the everything
is tracking us,
right? And everything that we're doing is like legitimate. So he couldn't have done and went and did anything. You know what I'm saying? So
there you have it, folks. If you've been asking us about racism for Black and brown people is everywhere. Yeah. I don't care where you go. If it's a bunch of Black people, if it's a little bit of Black people, guess what? Or people could, because I'm gonna tell you what I learned a lot when we got here is that just like in the South, Black Lives Matter is a serious thing. The Chicano movement or the racism against brown people, Latin people up here is a whole ass issue
as well.
It's identical to the Black Lives Movement issue that's happening in the South.
So it's everywhere. Everybody always asks us that. That's why we got the 5 valid concerns about being Black. Then we got another video, but then we always talk about it too, racism and stuff. It's everywhere, people bring it out and do certain different things. I would say this though,
it's not as bad as it was in the South.
I'll tell you right now, if we was in Texas, he'd already cut his lights on. We would have definitely.
He would cut his lights on, and he would have definitely. It's kind of like I've been telling y'all, it's calculated ass racism out here.
Right.
It's like the racism out here is really like, do I really want the risk of what could happen to me for doing this? Because the level of liberals here, it's like you will be punished. You know what I mean? It's some sort of way or whatever. But in the South, it's that boastful racism where it's like I'm gonna just kill your Black ass and ain't shit gonna happen.
And then we'll deal with it later. So
that's really what it is.
It's exactly that. So yeah, there you have it, man. You know, like I said, just out regular night, whatever, and that happened. And so, you know, that's another thing. You know, our kids was like, "Oh, what did the cop say?" You know, our 4 or 5-year-old is very inquisitive. She asked.
She was really scared. She started crying.
Yeah, she was upset.
She was having a whole ass meltdown, which didn't make it better for us because she was like, "Why are we getting in trouble? We didn't do anything." It's like, how do you tell your kid you ain't got to do shit? Right. We did it when we was born.
Pretty much. I mean,
it was
just the
some
skin,
bullshit. It really
the color of our skin is a reason now, and it's
always been a reason in America. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're one of those people who feel like racism don't exist or racism is gas, just change the channel for today because I don't got time. And let me tell y'all something else. Don't hit me in my inbox telling me why do I always talk specifically to Black people, because I'm a Black woman. I already done said 5,000 times I'm pro-Black, pro-brown, pro people of color, and at the end of the day we get overlooked all the time in society, and I'm gonna talk to my people and tell them what they gotta worry about because they worrying about it anyways. Right. So I'm gonna tell them the truth. So don't hit my inbox with that bullshit no more. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. So I mean,
if you don't like pro-Black spaces, find a white girl on YouTube that's not gonna talk about it.
Pretty much.
That's how I feel about
find
it.
Anybody who ain't gonna talk about it.
But if you are, hey girl, hey.
Right. So yeah, y'all, you know, we just bring y'all story time real quick. We got some videos coming out, man. Next week, we still got a house video for y'all, and some neighborhoods, school districts. We got some pros and cons to living here. I've talked about like 6 or 7 people, man. They serious about getting out here and they trying to get the info. They saying that we helping y'all out. And so we appreciate that. We hope, you know, that's our intent when we put out this content, is to really give y'all the real about where we are.
But did you put the link down here?
I did not put the link yet.
We will put the link. We have you can now book calls with us.
Yes.
I just want to be transparent with y'all because there's a couple of y'all that I talk to a lot and we've kind of built a relationship. Y'all cool. But there's a lot of newcomers, y'all, and lots of people are wanting to like interact with us and talk to us on the phone, and that's cool, but you got to book a call now because I'm going to just be honest. We got a lot of stuff working. I'm not out here trying to like get all y'all money. I saw a YouTuber earlier today who had less followers than us that was charging $60 for a 40-minute call, which I thought was highway robbery. But the thing is, y'all have to understand, neither one of us is working full-time. We full-time students. So every time that I'm spending 2 and 3 hours on the phone with one of y'all, and y'all probably like 2 or 3 hours, yes, I have spent 3-4 hours talking to followers in a day and answering all of their questions. But you have to understand that's 4 hours that I'm not making money because we work gig economy now. So you can book a call and I got you, sis, but you got to book the call.
Yeah. So come back after the video was done. I got to do, I just got to put that link down there. Everything else is on there. It'll be in the description box. So just check it at the bottom. And then if y'all want to book it, we'll get all the notifications. You can choose your time, the session amount, however, and then we'll be connected after that. We'll do Zoom calls. And so that way, and it's research. Again, everybody wants to know and stuff like that. And I feel like, a lot of people really want to know some key stuff. And it's not like we just saying anything. We have some really good stuff that could help y'all out if y'all are serious about moving here, especially the ones with big families that
or moving out of state, period.
Or moving out of state, period. I'm not just gonna, limit it to moving to Colorado, but we do have some key information that y'all be asking that we figured out, and we know because y'all asking those questions. So I'm like, just call us. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give y'all the game, and it's gonna be something that you ain't gonna, not, when you pay for it, not feel satisfied, or pay for it and feel like, you know what I mean? And like I said, we ain't gouging y'all. We ain't trying to ask for an arm and leg.
Another thing is y'all, I think y'all all adults. Time is money. The time that I spend talking to a lot of y'all. And a big thing is if you're following the Steamer Step Out Instagram and not a cup of cocoa and a glass of wine Instagram, you really need to follow a cup of cocoa and a glass of wine because I'm about to diminish the Steamer Step Out Instagram. I don't even keep it updated. It's too much work. I don't have time for it.
Yeah, so we're just gonna consolidate.
We're just gonna consolidate. Same thing on Facebook.
Same thing with Facebook.
On Facebook.
Yeah, we're just gonna combine them.
I'm gonna tell you though, if you follow me on Facebook, if you think I'm opinionated in our videos, I'm very opinionated. So if you don't want to hear what I gotta say, you should probably just follow me on Instagram.
Right. Anyways, y'all, but yeah, that's that's story time. With a little bit more info. We appreciate y'all tuning in and stuff, and the ones that go back and watch it. Y'all, keep letting us know how y'all feel. We've been getting a bunch of comments saying that we helpful. Again, back to that. That's what we're here for. We want to make sure we're helping y'all.
We was out here struggling.
No, you know what I'm saying?
Like, these people don't know nothing.
They don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? So we glad that y'all reaching out to us and letting us know that we helping y'all. Like I said, we got some more videos cooking up for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We got the houses coming up now. We got the what else we got? We got the houses and
5 areas for black and brown.
And then we definitely have the pros and cons because y'all be wanting to know.
We got an updated pros and cons video.
I forgot a bonus video that we're working on right now is the unexpected expenses when you come here. That's gonna be a gym video for all of you super southern people that's moving here from Louisiana and Florida and all that. Y'all need to get on that video because I'm telling y'all that's gonna be the one for y'all. Now these people that's from the East Coast and all that know a little bit about the climate already, y'all can still watch it because you just watch it. But for my southern people, y'all need to watch that so y'all will know and be up on game. So anyways, y'all, listen, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure y'all follow us at a cup of cocoa underscore
a glass of wine. Or you can just look up Coco Shaki. I'll still pop up.
Either one. Yeah, let us know. Let us know, man. Y'all got anything else,
Oh, shout out to I don't want to get sis' name wrong. And she is so pretty. So hold on, let me get in here so I can get sis' name.
Well, let's just go ahead and start off with Lucid Drip XX. I have no idea who this is.
B. That is a cute name.
Yanni B. So shout out to Yanni B. She's the one on the Steam team. Did that hit?
Did
that hit? She's one of the players on the Steam team. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So she inboxed me today and we chatted for a while.
Well, it's just good.
So shout out to her because she got some more videos in the queue for y'all, especially the singles.
Oh, okay.
So hey, Yanni, hey girl, hey.
Hey, what's up, Yanni? So yeah, appreciate y'all again, man, and we out. Peace. In your stream.